I haven't started writing it yet, but I just did a book deal with somebody, so now I have to start writing it. But it's gonna be, I don't know, basically it's gonna be like about where it took off from my last book, to me forming Love and Death, to me raising my daughter, personal stuff, struggles with teenage daughters or struggles with the 10-year-old daughter, all that, and then getting to that place where I formed Love and Death, started that, got back, hooked back up with Korn and all that, because I think it's important to write it, because the whole Christianity thing, I mean, for so many years, like past, like 10, 20 years ago, it's like Christianity and against metal, and rock music. It's like that's a double music and stuff. So I want to write a book that that just helps people to understand that it's not like you don't have to be separate. You know what I mean? Like everybody can come together and just blend together, and it doesn't have to be like that, because there's a lot of people in the Christian industry that think that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. And then there's people in the rock world that are like, oh, F Christians, all that and stuff. So it's just, I don't know. I just want to share my story and hopefully help people see that it's just, we're all human. I know I want to do a new album, but it's just not touring and playing shows is kind of hard, But like, I want to do a new album. JR, my guitar player, is out on the road with us. He does Korn dressing room. He does a lot for Monkey and me and stuff. So we're gonna write some music while we're out here, and then maybe, I mean, I'm open for anything. It's just kind of. Every time I tried to do something with Love and Death since I got in Korn, it seemed like it closed, like the door closed. It's like, okay, Korn manager, you said I could tour with Korn like a lot, and they're like, oh, okay, well, we can't play with Zombie and Korn because there's 2 headliners and there's no room for any other bands. I'm like, okay, well, how about Australia? Australia, they wouldn't let us come. And then this tour we tried to come, and it didn't work out. So. I've tried, but but I definitely want to do albums. My favorite thing to do is make albums. Touring is a little harder for me, but making albums is my favorite thing.
And will you still use your 6-string or 7-string for Love and Death? Yeah,
6-string Love and Death, 7-string Korn. You know what it is? It's not like I'm trying to be different. It just like ended up like that, and my guitar player plays a 6-string, and so it just worked out like that. But I like the sound because it sounds a little bit different. So. It's in Korn's studio in Bakersfield, so I want to use it. Yes, maybe this summer. I was thinking about that actually. I think it's something that I should do just because you just brought it up, and I think maybe it's a sign that I should be using it, because I never have on a tour. Maybe like a couple shows with when I was Brian Head Welch or whatever, solo artist, but that was it. But it's really heavy, heavy. So yes. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I love heavy metal and the guitar sounds, and so it is a little bit different because I think a lot of it is a 7-string too. You know, it's got a different sound. It's like it's a little bit more lower in. I don't know. Just a 6-string has a different tone to it. You know, and we got to think about it too. It's different producers. So my producer Jason Rao, he loves like guitars too, and he's like, so we make it a guitar album, heavy guitar album, you know. And so yeah, I don't know. It's just different producers, different states, recording at different places, and different approaches, you know, to songs and stuff. Jonathan likes a lot of the, you know, electronic sounds mixed with the guitars, and so it's like with Korn, it's like you gotta yeah, you gotta work with everybody. What you want this, you want, yeah. And so with my thing, I could just do guitar, all guitar. But I do have electronic stuff on there, but it's gotta make sense, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Anything I want?
Yeah, anything you want.
Oh, well, I don't know what to say because, like, I mean, guitars. Like, it would just be, I think that I would work better on just getting a great guitar sound, you know, and, I don't know. I would like to bring in Love and Death producer to engineer, because the last album, another guy engineered the Paradigm Shift, and it sounds good. I like it, but I just think I would like to bring in my producer to engineer with the producer that we do. So yeah, I don't know if I should be looking at you, but you asked it. John doesn't.
Seriously?
Well, he would have like before it was like, I'll write me a part, and he was like, you sing this, man, you sing this, and now he just does all the vocals. So yeah.
Why?
Thank you, but I want to.
Make him listen to Bottom again. Say, here.
Let's do a song like this.
Here.
I know. Well, you know Jonathan. He's a sweetheart, but he's like, you know, he's a big singer, you know, so he just does his thing, you know. So maybe I'll talk him into it. You ask him.
Yeah. I asked.
Next album, I'm gonna tell him you have to make me a screaming part or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
I'll say you have to.
Yeah.
It's already a good point to hear you screaming at someone, or
Forget.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Time ago, fire.
Yeah.
This kind of song, yeah.
Oh, thank you guys. How would it sound?
Yeah, if it was me today.
I think it'd just be a lot cleaner and clear and crisp. But I think it would be raw still. But it'd just be more like rock, you know, just like just what it is, but a little bit brighter and clearer to your stuff, you know. But I like it for what it was, you know, back then. And yeah. Can you play this music with gray hair?
Exactly. Good question.
I don't think so. So okay, who's metal and still? How old is Slayer? 55, you think them? The Who is 70, like they're 70, 75 or something like that. And they're doing another tour next year. I'd like to maybe be done before 60. That's just crazy. Unless like we look like 10 years younger, you know, or something like it would be kind of sad, right? Because Korn's like,
Yeah.
I hate life has to fade away. We will see.
Yeah, we will.
Do you think you guys would still be fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you're all
You're
old
still a
too?
fan of the Who, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I guess if they're still fans, who knows, you know, right?
We already got fan from since 20 years, so why not 20 more years?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we are here since a couple of years now, so why would we leave?
If you say that, then okay. Well,
Continue to make great albums and we will be there.
you like the paradigm shift though?
I absolutely love it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I
We
think
worked
that
hard on it.
Your comeback is a real plus.
It's a good mix of, because Jonathan still, you know, likes his stuff, and we do too. We want something that sounds Korn but new, because you can't just keep making. And so I think it's a good balance, and the songs were good. You know, the songs, I think they came out good. But you know, Jonathan was in his funk coming off of his pills, and his son got diabetes and stuff. So he was like really, he had to press him to get in the studio. He'd be like, I'm in bed, I don't feel good. And he'd be like, the producer, he'd say, Jonathan, come down here, you have to do vocals. It's like, I'll be there at 10. And then he would show up at 2 a.m. And then the next day, so it was a struggle. He was sick. And like, he was sick. And so I can't wait for the next record. And he's going to be like in it the whole, from beginning to end. So I'm looking forward to doing another record with him. Really?
Yeah, totally.
And
Yeah.
Victimize too.
Victimize this song, yeah, man.
Jonathan, that's Jonathan's favorite song on the album, Victimize.
Why don't you
Yeah.
play it?
We did it yesterday, and we don't know it. No, we didn't play it live. But John really wants to play it live. It's just like, you know, we haven't yet. So
It's a great song for live.
you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it would be, you know, but now that you said that, I think.
No, many people actually love this song.
Really?
One of the best songs
Yeah.
from the album.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time we saw this song, Lullaby, it was for the trailer of the new album. We were in black and white that Sebastian made.
Yeah.
And it was the very first song we heard with you, I mean, since
Yeah.
Take a Look, and we were like, whoa. And we saw it, I mean, maybe 1,000 times.
Really?
Every fan, yeah, I'm
No
sure.
way. It was a little bit softer, but like yeah, we it went with his video though really well. Yeah, I love that song too. We were thinking about putting that as a single, the next single.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lullaby, but I don't think so. I think there's yeah. It's been talked about, but I don't see how, because like Jonathan doesn't sing that song Daddy,
Yeah.
and to me it's like, why do it if you don't can play the whole album, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe do something like something fun, you know, with it, like, but I don't know what. But they're talking about certain things. That's what's like, remember when I told you Jonathan getting in the studio was hard?
Yeah.
So he worked on the songs that they chose, and they got to a certain number, and then we ran out of time. So those songs, we were actually talking about maybe working on them and releasing them this year, some for you guys. So yeah, we will see.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to.
I really like. I'm gonna say the paradigm shift because I'm in my right mind.
Yeah.
But like tied with that was like I really liked Follow the Leader
Yeah.
because it was when we were still having fun. You know, I was married. My wife got pregnant during that album, so I was like, you know, even though I was doing some drugs once in a while, I still have good memories, you know, and.
Bless you.
Thank you. But I had a lot of good memories there, and it was just really exciting for me and Monkey. Like, we were so close, and like, oh, let's try this pedal. Oh, you know, all these sounds, and it was really a positive thing for all that. And then like after that record, that's when divorce happened, me and Fieldy, and then problems, and started going for me personally. So, yeah. But Paradigm Shift is one of my favorites because it's tied with that because I was in my right mind, and I came back, and you know the whole story. It's like, you know, God, Korn, and my friends, and everyone's happy, you know. I think it'd be cool to do like a trippy song with like Corey Taylor. You know? That would be cool to have Jonathan and Corey just do something. It would be really cool. You know, I know Corey's all over the place. He's like, he'll do anything. He does like Ronnie D, Slipknot, Stone Sour, Ronnie James Dio tribute album, he's like everywhere. But I really love his like, his creativity, you know? And it's just like, he's so deep. His lyrics are so deep. So I would think it would be really cool, but you know, that's just like fantasy.